Anthropic's Claude AI finally gets web search capability. Google says that kids will now be able to make payments by themselves on Android devices using Google Wallet. OpenAI launches new audio models and API for developers working on voice agents and also upgrades its voice mode on ChatGPT. More details about these three and a couple of important news items, including one about YouTube's mid-roll ad changes and Meta, coming up in this week's edition of the Connected Church News with me, Natchi Lazarus. Welcome. This is the show that brings you the top 5 social media, AI, and emerging media news that you need to know for this week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. Anthropic announced that Claude AI now has web search capability built into it. Finally, this is a feature that many people have been waiting for, including myself, because Claude AI is very good at certain type of tasks like coding and writing and text-based content generation. And every time you had to work on something related to real-time updates or any information related to web search, you had to rely on something else like ChatGPT or Perplexity or other tools. Now, Claude AI gets web search built into it. The announcement says Claude can now access latest events and all information available on the web, and it can provide direct citations to the sources from which it obtained the information, just like Perplexity. This feature is going to be initially available to all paid users in the United States. To get started, go to your Profile tab in Claude and click on Settings and then Enable Web Search. Google has launched a new feature enabling kids to make payments directly using Google Wallet. The announcement says that kids will now be able to tap and pay for purchases in stores using Google Wallet on their Android devices and also store digital passes like library cards, gift cards, and event tickets. But of course, all of this with parental supervision. So the parental control starts right from adding a card to their Google Wallet. So when they add a payment method, parents will have full control over it. And also, they will receive an email every time there is a transaction. And at any time, they will be able to stop access to a particular card or to a digital pass if that is something that is required. Parents can manage all of this using the Family Link tool. This could be an important information for parents who are involved with your ministry or if you have teams that work with younger audience, so do pass this information on to them. OpenAI launches new audio models and upgrades ChatGPT's voice mode. They are launching 2 speech-to-text models and 1 text-to-speech model and building them all into an API so that developers can use it for developing voice agents. These models have been designed to take care of challenging situations, especially when it comes to audio, like accents or noisy environments or varying speech patterns and speeds. They also say that they've increased transcription reliability. All these features are quite significant when it comes to faith-based work because we always deal with words and voices and audio and podcasts. These are all important mediums for us as churches, nonprofits, and ministries. In the text-to-speech model, you can now tell AI how to say something, not just what to say. This news episode is brought to you by Connected Church Academy. Connected Church Academy is a hub where you have educational resources, courses, and many other things that could help you continue learning about social media and AI. It's specifically designed for the faith-based community. So if you are a leader or a media team member of a nonprofit, a church, or a ministry, then you might want to check it out. You can visit cca.live for more details. We'll also have the link to it in the show notes. Meta has announced that they are expanding access to omnichannel ads and also releasing new AI tools for advertising. The announcement starts by saying that they continue to invest in AI models like Andromeda, which goes through tens of millions of ads and analyzes what works, what kind of messaging works for successful ads, so that you and me as advertisers can use it for our own advertising campaigns. Then they go on to talk about the expanded access for omnichannel ads. Omnichannel ads are tools that can help you both in the online and in the offline hybrid model of promotion. The new AI tools that they talk about includes background generation tools, text generation tools, and virtual try-ons using AI. And they are about to introduce ads in Facebook notification. Now, that might be something that requires your attention. YouTube has released a blog post and a video clarifying and explaining the new changes that they have brought about to mid-roll ads. Many people were concerned about this announcement because it basically said they are bringing in automation or AI that will decide the mid roll placement. So, as a creator, you start worrying where the ad is going to appear in your video, right? Now, YouTube has come up with this explanation and clarification on why they are doing this, how it will benefit advertiser, creator, and the viewer. And they also talk about some deadlines. So before May 12th, you can opt out of this feature. For new videos going forward, YouTube recommends that you first take a look at the automatic ad slots that it recommends, see if it works for you, or you add your own manual slots and see if the recommendation engine accepts that manual slot. Might be an important thing for you to understand if you use YouTube monetization as a ministry. Have you subscribed to our channel yet? If not, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button so that you do not miss any news episode that we upload here every single week, especially tailored for the faith based community.